But back to what I was saying though, when the two little kids were just randomly up in my window, like, I wanted to explain to them, like, I think so too. But I do recognize a little girl though. I wanted to make it clear to her, like, when she said to me, she said, well, you want a tree, but you're homeless. Made that make sense? Okay. Oh, yeah, I had a window visitor. It was just so random. So I'm sitting here, and the two little kids, so I guess his brother and sister, I think so, too. But I did recognize her from the other day. They were outside playing kickball, and I was playing kickball with them. But I wanted to, explain to them in a way that they would explain, because, I could just hear in her voice, I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure that she understood that I wasn't upset with her. She wasn't in trouble. But like I said, in a very direct way of, in a voice tone that she would know that she's not in trouble. But to know that you can't just come up to someone's window and you don't know what I'm trying to say just because, yeah, it's a large family apartment complex, so there's a lot of kids around here and stuff. But explain that and she says, well, for those that are just running and trying to figure out what's going on, she says to me, well, you're a nice stranger. And I wanted to explain to her that even though, I'm a stranger, yes, and I may seem nice, that you have to be careful, because there is people that are naughty strangers and they may seem nice, and then you have strangers that are not naughty and are not. Does that make sense? So I wanted to make sure that they understood that, just because it's, someone may seem nice, you can't always go based on that you have to just be careful and be aware of stranger danger, and to, be aware of, of people that you do not know. Right, and I did tell them that too. And I said to them, I said to them, she stood there in my window for a little long time, and then she's, saw the little baking pans. Are you making cookies and stuff? And, I know she meant well, but I felt like, maybe, I don't want to really say, I'm sure y'all can get where I'm going to try to come with this between words. I really don't want it to be my words to be misconstrued or something. I'll be like to twist my fucking words around. But I feel like there was a reason why that had happened. I feel like I've always was a firm believer that God put people in your life for different times and different reasons. There was a reason why that moment happened. And, maybe, I'm trying to say, that's all I know. What age? I don't know. I would have to say, I don't know. I don't have kids, but roughly if I had to go based on it, probably have to say between 8 to 10. I would have to say, maybe, coming from just I have a little cousin that was once around, so I'm gonna have to say basically, roughly say probably between 8 and 10, maybe around between, about 8 maybe to 10 years old. I'm just roughly guessing, but definitely probably between that range of 8 and 10.
Again, Your Honor, the only thing that I knew was that.
But I want to, they see me around the complex and stuff. Obviously, I just didn't move in here, but.
This was a medical check. Right. Shamika Roberts. $350. Right. I didn't receive the check.
But, maybe, I just wanted to, just let them know, in a respectful way of that, and it's getting pretty dark out here. As y'all can see, it's getting pretty dark outside. It gets dark around here pretty fast. But, just to always be careful of that, it's, I watch too much news and stuff, and I have too big of a heart, and I just want to, make sure that, they know to, just stay safe, and, but, I felt bad because I didn't have a cookie for them, so I took my Lucky Charm treats that I had, and I brought them outside to them, but, just to have them know that, to, be careful and that, so. Because I have a separate case outside of this court pertaining to the